Hey, this is Ray Allegrezza. I'm here at the IHFRA offices at the opening day of the High Point Market, and I'm here with Clyde Heck, who is a furniture rep who's been to one or two markets, maybe a little more. Clyde, tell me, how many markets have you been to?
I started in July 1953 at High Point, and then I was in Chicago in 1953 for the markets. And of course, in 1953, the markets were 2 weeks at a time, and because they had a blue law down here on Sunday, there wasn't anything going on Saturday and Sunday. So we just go to different places and visit with people, and just stay around the room. Just it was real easy, I guess you'd say.
Terrific. So I guess you calculated over 200 markets easily, 250 markets?
That was several years ago, because I go to Atlanta, and of course High Point in Chicago, and that's.
And you're still repping today?
I'm still working, yes.
Which lines do you carry?
I carry a Liberty Furniture Company, and then I have Kaleen Rugs and United Weaver Rugs, and Mantua bed frames, and they're sort of, I've just been doing it. Liberty's been in business for 25 years, and I was with them before they started. I was with the owner in another company before they started. So I've been with them 25 years. I was with Keller for 30-some years, and I don't know, just a lot of. I've just been real fortunate and had a lot of nice people, and a lot of good companies.
Terrific.
Most of them are out of business now, unfortunately.
But you're still in business.
Oh,
right?
yeah, well, I don't, what do they say? I don't know any better or something.
Something like
Yeah.
that. So let me ask, if you don't mind, how old are you?
I'm 90 years old.
90 years old.
90 old in March.
And how old were you when you first started repping?
I was about 23 or 4.
Terrific.
I don't really remember, to tell you the truth. But I was young, I know that. I wasn't married.
Mm-hmm.
I got married in 54, I think it was, yeah.
So in all those years you've been repping, do you think the role of the furniture rep has changed?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
How have you seen it change?
Well, a lot of it now is computers and that kind of stuff. And before you made the calls and talked to the people, and you worked really. I guess that's right.
So technology's had a big change.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And I'm afraid it's going to make a lot of more changes soon.
So I know you said you don't give advice, but I'm going to ask you anyway. If some young guy in his 20s, like you were when you started, came into the business and said to you, Clyde, I want to rep, what would you tell him that he needed to do to be successful?
Gosh, I don't know, Ray. That's a hard question. You got to know electronics, and of course a lot of that's going to be that way. I think from factories, because they don't want paper and that kind of stuff, and I seriously, I wouldn't recommend. I mean, they can't do the business that we used to do. I mean, it's a different world, and but it's I don't know. I know most of my friends, because I have 2 daughters, but most of my friends that have sons, used to, everybody, I mean, the kids went with their dad, travel on, pick up lines for themselves and all that stuff. But now, maybe 1 or 2 people that I know have sons working with them, or for them, or with them. So.
Good. So one last quick question for you. If you had to do it all over again, knowing what you know, would you still be a rep?
Oh yeah. I've been real fortunate. I have all my dealers are really nice people, and it's been a great life, and I'd like to continue, but you never know anymore. Because I don't. I mean, like I say, the commission salesman is just about a thing of the past. But it's just been great, and I'd do it again in a minute.
Terrific. That's the best endorsement you could ask for.
Of course, when I first started coming down here, this was the only building here. And they had a haunted house across the street that they had furniture, they put bedroom suit in one room or something like that, you know, and they had rocking chairs on the front of it. Everybody sit out there. It was much more casual then than it is now.
Right.
And it's business now. And it was business then, but it was, you know, sort of a different type. For me, it was anyhow. Right. So.
Well, you've had a great run, and you're not done yet. You're still going. So I'm going to let you go and sell some furniture.
Yeah. One of my sales asked me when I was going to retire, and I said, well, when I leave home and can't find my way back, I'm quitting.
There you go. But that hasn't happened yet.
But it could happen anytime.
You and me both.
I know.
Thank you, Clyde.
You're welcome. Thank you, Ray.
Enjoyed it.
Thank you.